first things first, we're gonna get into Carisha. Carisha's new song has gotten her onto the Billboards Emerging Artist chart at number 1. She has reached number 1 on the Billboards Emerging Artist chart, marking her second time appearing on the list as a solo artist. Now, let's be real. This chart is so irrelevant. This is a Kaya chart. This is a, non-factor chart. So, nobody ever says, oh, well, did you ever debut on the Billboards Emerging Artist chart? Nobody brings this chart up, okay? No shade. But Carisha was posting about this. She was happy. That's good for her. I'm glad. But, y'all, I've been thinking, when I get to thinking, I just get to thinking. But I don't know if this is controversial or not, but y'all tell me in the comments. But if you support Carisha's music, if you support the Spin That song, you support Diddy. You support Diddy. That's just how I feel recently. If you support this spin that money fast, if you support this song, you support Diddy as well. You know why? Because Carisha has supported Diddy. She literally made an entire letter to the judge on, why Diddy is a good person and how Diddy is so nice and he's so good, he's so this, he's so that. Carisha is literally a Diddy apologist. So everything that she does means that you support what she has to say, which means that if you supporting her music, you supporting her messaging, you support Diddy as well because she supports Diddy. Yes, y'all may say, well, it's not that, it don't make no sense. No, it does make sense. It makes all the sense in the world. If you support Carisha, you support Diddy and you're nasty. You're disgusting. Okay, I no shade. All right. The Spin That Bag song is just full of no morals. It's just full of no morals. Okay. Get that money fast, 20s, 50s, 100s cash. Get that girl y'all bag. Where y'all at? I sound slow as shit, and my music is so trash. I be sucking on Diddy's dick. I'm ugly. I drink piss. Santana writes all my music. I'm jealous of JT, cause she actually pretty and got talent. Fans online are saying, why does everyone keep hyper-analyzing Lizzo's career? Sometimes artists just fall off. This is not a new phenomenon. Well, as you all know, Lizzo has been the talk of the town. All the news outlets are reporting on her doing only 2.6K, being a major flop. It's not just Lizzo is falling off or fell off. It's that she's a public humiliation. She's a joke. She's an embarrassment to society. Her downfall isn't just a casual, oh, she just fell off. She's an actual, loser, And people are not just getting into the tea of Lizzo and her music is bad now and she's irrelevant. No, baby. She got a weird charge. She was coming for Nicki Minaj. She was trying to do rage bait tactics. She was trying to, claim and blame the algorithm. Her downfall is not just her music being bad and she fell off. No. It's a lot more layers to her career. And it's a lot more layers to the conversation that people are having. So don't say y'all, oh, she's just falling off. It's normal. No. You don't just get 4 Grammys 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and all of a sudden now you just kind of fall off naturally. No. That's what we're not going to do, is try to downplay how much of a flop she is. I'm not doing that on my channel, okay? I support people who are talented, of course. I support those who are amazing. Now, for me personally, for me to support you, you don't have to have the best numbers. I support B, I support Chloe, I support Hallie, I support Normani sometimes. I support Victoria Monet. You don't have to have the best numbers for people to like you or support you, okay? But us laughing at Lizzo's numbers is not just about her being a flop, but also her music is bad too. The girls' names I listed, their music is good, but they have low numbers. So you see what I'm saying? So it's I'm not just hating on Lizzo because her numbers are low. No, she's also a flop and she's embarrassing, okay? And Lizzo, low-key, in my opinion, doesn't have anybody in her corner telling her you look a mess. She's so used, how some people are just so used to being on defense mode about their life, their weight. Lizzo's used to being on defense by herself. So when people are actually critiquing her, she doesn't know how to categorize it as criticism or as actual help. It's just hate. Nah, baby, we know you get fat shamed and called all types of stuff online every day, but don't categorize this new wave of hate as just hate online. No, this is real opinions here. So sometimes people get so far gone with the hate and the negative opinions of others that they kind of get tone deaf to what actually is good or bad, And that's just kind of what happened with Lizzo. It's a whole lot with her that I don't think she can ever come back from. It's always something with you, girls. Always something with you. Beyonce is really sabotaging her. So, in case y'all do not know, but the BET Awards is coming up on June 28th, next week. Well, this weekend. I'm tripping. And Chloe Bailey has been announced as a presenter. Woo! Y'all may say, well, okay, what's the sabotage with that? How are you going to be announced as a presenter when you just released an entire mixtape? Wouldn't you get booked for a performance? What's going on? Fans are saying that Chloe Bailey is being sabotaged. And they say, oh, well, maybe she just, is busy for, the show to where she can't perform. They say maybe she's too busy, right? Chloe responded and said, I'm never too busy. Ooh, what's tea, Chloe, what's tea? Are you being sabotaged? What's going on, sister? There's definitely something behind the scenes holding her back. It's just looking too obvious now at this point. Why are you not already pre-scheduled for a performance if you know you have a project coming out? If they know that she's dropping a project, why didn't her label book her for all the upcoming award shows? You would think that's the most basic thing to do, right? Mind you, and let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. It's the damn BET Awards. It's the EBT Awards. It's not hard to get booked for the EBT Awards, especially with the Beyonce connection. She could have been had that show booked, but for some reason they don't want to book her. I don't know, y'all. It's just getting fishy. Chloe said that I'm not too busy. Obviously, she's hinting at being sabotaged. But child, I don't know, child. I don't know. It's just, this is crazy. Beehive, y'all have got to stop being messy. Y'all have got to stop being messy. Y'all know y'all shady. Beehive was having a conversation online, and they said, what happened to Fenty hair? Beehive, y'all know damn well Sacred took over and dominated. Why y'all acting dumb? Come on now. Like it's one thing to be shady overtly and say that's why Fenty hair is flopping, and it's a whole other thing to be like, what happened to Fenty hair? We all know what happened to Fenty hair, okay? Rihanna put out this fake-ass auntie wig, and then she gonna slap it on her forehead, and then go try to sell hair care products. It didn't work. Now, in my personal opinion, I thought Fenty hair was gonna be the better brand because Rihanna already has connections to the beauty industry. You know, she already has connections to distributors and manufacturers and formulators and stuff like that for her other brands. So to see Fenty hair flop is shocking to me, and you know, in some capacity. But no shade, but I feel like Sacred just feels a lot more intentional. Fenty felt like they were adding another brand to the collection, to the pile. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's just do Fenty hair. We got Fenty skin. We got Fenty makeup. We got Fenty panties. We got Fenty dildos. We got Fenty ride burgers. We got Fenty thongs. We got Fenty condoms. We got Fenty, we got Fenty cars. Let's go ahead and throw on this Fenty hair. And I think that what happened with that is it wasn't like it was being built around something. Beyonce's brand, Sacred, was built around real problems and real issues. Fenty hair was just, hey, here's my new hair care brand. Here's my new hair care line. Sacred felt a lot more intentional. Like they had specific goals for you, like hair growth. We want you to, get this with that. We want you to be able to, create this outcome. Fenty hair was never really outcome-based marketing. It was just, here's the hair care product that you need to have for your routine in here. And look, child, the Navy, Rihanna fans clapped back. They said, Beehive, what happened to Ivy Park? 22 Days, House of Darion. Let's not act like the overwhelming majority of Sacred's success comes from her selling hair drops to her edgeless fans. Ooh! They gagged it. They just literally, they took the mouth and just gagged it. No shade, that is true. Most of the orders are from the hair drops. And that's, but that's business though. All you need is just one good thing to work to really win. But I love how the Navy clapped back. The Navy, they ain't gonna go down without a fight. You know what I'm saying? The Navy is a bit more spicier than Beehive. Beehive, they're just obsessive and creepy. Navy gonna get in that butt. And Barb's are crazy. It's they're crazy. But happy birthday to Solange. Happy birthday, little girl. She's officially 40 years old. Happy 40th birthday to the talented Solange. And she's 40. 40 is almost like the new 30 these days. People who look 40 now look like they're like 31, 30. Back in the day, 40 looked a lot more older. Maybe because I was younger. I don't know. But 40 looks good on Solange. And, she looks happy. I love me some Solange. And no, I don't support Solange because she's the anti-Beyonce. A lot of people only support Solange because she's not Beyonce. And it's like, no, y'all corny. They both are sisters. I'm pretty sure they support each other fully, okay? But I do think that Solange makes music that is not geared towards mainstream consumption and mainstream love. And, Solange, she low-key has a really good career. She's left to center. She's not, in everybody's face. And she puts out what she wants to put out. And she's not exploited. She's not. Her sister is definitely exploited, let's be real. To get to that level of success, in a lot of ways, you are exploited. You are. You don't just casually become Beyonce. No, you are aggressively trying. And that comes with a lot of sacrifice. And Solange saw that firsthand and said, I don't want that for myself. And I think that's what makes Solange special in her own ways, that she doesn't want to be the next Beyonce or the next big star. She wants to just be happy. And you can tell by the way she lives her life. So congrats to Solange for turning 40. That's a big deal. 40 is a milestone year. I think 21, 30, 40, 50, those are milestone years. You know what I'm saying? So congrats, little girl. Queen. Y'all, there's been an influx in conversation regarding Doechii. Doechii! Come out, wherever you are! People said, so how come everyone suddenly forgot about Doechii? Where is she at, sis? I'm confused. Okay, she dropped her album 2 years ago, Alligator Bites Never Heal. Then this year, she dropped a Sorry song with SZA that flopped. She has that Gaga song, but she's nowhere to be found, literally. And my thing about Doechii is I don't think that she's a bad artist at all, but girl, you're gonna have to be more consistent. You're gonna have to be more consistent, okay? You do not want to be getting called lazy or flop. You already have industry plant allegations on you. Right now, the best thing to do is drop hits back to back. But I think the word hits is kind of dying off because what is a hit anymore? We have so many forms of consumption of music. What is a hit? What categorizes a song with being a hit now? But she still needs to drop some bangers. I love Doechii's music. I love her songs. My favorite song by her is Slide. I like Balloon with Tyler, the Creator. I like Nosebleed. I like Alter Ego. I love Nissan Altima. I think she has some good songs. I like Rocket. I love Persuasive. I What's tea, girl? Comment down below your thoughts. You know, there's been an influx of conversation of concern in terms of where is Doechii. Okay, sister? You're not Gaga, okay? I know you have a song with her recently, but you're not Gaga. Okay, Gaga can go off and go into hiding for years and come back and do the halftime show, have a number one album, number one song, you know, because she's Gaga. Moving on to Miss Can't Dress for Shit, we got Trim. She is on the cover of the XXL freshman list. Now, y'all may say, what is the freshman list? Basically, all the rappers in the past year who are on the come up, who are on the grind right now, get on this cover. And they get, you know, some press, some magazine press. They do a freestyle on their channel as well. So it's a whole thing. But Trim is on here. And I feel like, no shade, Trim is probably the only one on here who's making some sort of noise. Everybody else's name on here, I do not know. I'm like, who is this? Who is that? What? You do what? Your name is who? You know? But that just shows you the climate of rap. Back in 2016, the XXL freshman list was going crazy. We had 21 Savage, we had Uzi, we had Yachty, we had everybody on the 20. It was crazy, 2016 freshman list. But this freshman list is kind of trash. I mean, it's gutter. Like, I don't know what's going on with music and rap. Everything is just downhill. Everything is just going downhill these days, and it's kind of depressing to see. I don't know. Let's talk, let's chat, okay? Moving on to Tyler and Cardi B, it seems like there's a new song coming out pretty soon with them. So on Tyler's new album that's coming out pretty soon, mind y'all, her new album's gonna be out, but there's no noise at all. Like, Tyler, girl, what's going on? Cardi B is reportedly featured on Tyler's track called Kiss from her upcoming album, A-Pop. According to fans who heard a live preview of the song, Tyler named Kiss as her favorite track from her album. Okay, that's cute. That's cute, but we need to get you some more promo for this album, Tyler. Okay, I don't know why you got Cardi B on here. Cardi B, everything that she touches turns to trash, okay? So if I was you, Tyler, I would do some last-minute changes and take her off the song. Yes, I would take Cardi B off the song. Yeah, no, I'm so serious right now. It's not a joke, girl. You laughing and whining your waist and twerking. No, I'm for real. Like, take her off right now. You want to get Rihanna on there instead? I don't know about that, Tyler, but I don't know. I kind of wish that Tyler and Rihanna didn't have any issue going on. Like, I kind of wish that they low-key, you know, didn't have that thing that happened. And let's be real. Even if there was nothing really was going on, it is now. It is now. It is now. So I hate the fact that it's even got to this point. That's what makes me so annoyed, you know, because we could have had a good old collaboration with Tyler and Rihanna on her new album. Like, that would have been so tea. Like, but who is excited for the new Tyler and Cardi B track? It's called Kiss. Who ready for it? If you're ready for this, comment down below, because I want to see, because I feel like people don't really support Tyler's music like that. They don't really outwardly do it, but maybe the Cardi B feature may help. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you're going to listen to it. What's up? What's tea? Ow, wow, wow, wow. Moving on to Nicki Minaj, fans have noticed that Nicki Minaj's post went from 53,000.8K to 53.7K. They said the Starship singer allegedly deleted multiple tweets about Jay-Z and Roc Nation after getting sued, allegedly. Nicki Minaj has been claiming that she never lies. What happened to this statement? Y'all, I did some digging my damn self, and I found that the Jay-Z tweets are still up. They're still up. So I don't know who is trying to act as if she's scared or she got sued. This is not true at all, okay? Nicki probably deleted some tweets that probably were not about Jay-Z or were about somebody else or something else, you know? But, no, Nicki's not scared of Jay-Z, what he has to say. Because Nicki has real proof of stuff going on. See, that's the thing about y'all. Y'all don't understand. Nicki has real deal proof of things, okay? She has evidence. She has people to support her. She has proof. These people in the industry know about Jay-Z, but they're scared to speak out. They're scared. They are nervous. Nicki Minaj is the one who is not scared to speak out. So that's why Nicki was able to say the things that she did. And people are trying to go online and try to, you know, ooh, she's backtracking now. Nicki's not backtracking. Nicki is playing her role right now. Every single moment of calling somebody out does not need to be loud or really aggressive. Sometimes you got to get quiet, okay? You get more sense and you move more powerful when you're quiet. Nicki's plotting right now, all right? Or if she isn't plotting, she's already done the dirty. She already done the work, you know? But let's stop pushing the fake rumors that she's deleting tweets now, because y'all only putting this on there so she look weak. Y'all want her to look weak and scary. She's not scary, boom. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you, okay? But let's talk, let's chat. What's your opinion on that? Now, I'm also seeing comments online saying, y'all don't find it funny or weird that white Nicki Minaj fans are speaking on Jay-Z's black hair? Like, hello, of course you can't figure out how he went from locks to straight hair to braids, etc. You don't go here. Now, I'm not seeing any white people online discuss Jay-Z's hair. Most people are black people who are discussing it. And also, stop trying to act like we don't see the lace front, okay? We see the lace front. Why are y'all trying to keep on trying to dance around the fact that he's wearing a lace front? He's wearing a lace front. White fan, black fan or not, orange fan, green, yellow. The man is wearing a lace front. I don't care what the race is. Anybody can see that from a mile away. Anybody can see that lace front from a mile away. Why is this a gag? Let's stop trying to be all woke and like, oh my gosh, like, do you realize that? No, I realize that everybody knows it's a wig, period. Thank you. I don't care. Okay, big congratulations to Carisha. Yes, okay, sister. She has been signed to Uptown Records. Oh, okay. You know, her first deal, she was signed to QC. They dropped her because she wasn't selling. And then now Uptown gonna sign her because she hot right now. Uptown is gonna be, they're gonna regret this. They're gonna regret this. okay? They're gonna be so sad in like a year from now when like, okay, Carisha, where's the new single? Where's the new album? And it's crickets. They're gonna be upset that they wasted their money on Carisha. I'm trying to tell y'all, Uptown, you could have booked me to get signed on there versus Carisha. I would have gave you a little more coin than Carisha. Okay, I could do a little one too, a little high note. But let's talk, let's chat. Who is excited for Carisha? Who is happy for her? And who is gagging? Okay, I'm not.